Good morning. Time for Beans and Business. Welcome to the show, friends. My name is Nicholas James Thomasma. I'm an independent artist living in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It is Thursday, January 19th, 2023, and I'm here to talk about the business of being an independent artist. So first of all, I want to say thanks to Higher Grounds for fueling my morning this morning. Higher Grounds is a coffee roaster out of Traverse City, Michigan with incredible coffee. I'm always open to suggestions on coffee, by the way. If you've got a roaster in your area that you'd like me to check out, I'm certainly willing to do that. And if you'd like to get together and have coffee sometime, that's a great way to do that. So that's actually something I want to talk about today, which is I went out for a consultation with an artist just the other day, and somewhere kind of mid-conversation, we're talking about this and we're talking about that, and all of a sudden it just dawned on me. I was like, none of this matters if your art sucks. And it's just kind of like this moment of like, ha ha, chuckle, but I'm serious. The most important part out of all of this stuff, all the business stuff, everything that I talk about on this show, the most important thing is to work on your art. That's what this show is really all about. This is I'm assuming that you already love doing art and nobody has to force you to do your art. So that's not what I'm trying to do, is like come up with creative ways to trick you into being more creative or having more output. I'm trying to give you some practical advice on the business side of being an artist. But this is all under the assumption that you are working on your art on your own. And I'm taking a music business class right now at GRCC, and it's a really fun class. And I think I'm going to learn a lot, not necessarily from the book, although that is extremely valuable, and the teacher is very knowledgeable. But it's more so from the young students, the people who have a different perspective than me, who's been doing it for a long time. And one of the students in class yesterday says, he's like, I got all these tracks. I'm going to set up my plan to release one single per month for the next 2 years, so that I can focus solely on the business. And I was like, oh man, that sounds really smart. My advice to him was, don't neglect your art. Don't take 2 years to work on the business and don't be creative at all during that time. In our textbook, which is Ari Herstand's How to Make It in the New Music Business, he says it's 50-50. You gotta work 50% of the time on the art and 50% on the business of things. That's a pretty good rule of things. It's okay, right now I'm in school, so my focus has shifted more so to the business side of thing. And it's okay for the student who was talking about, I got all this music I want to release. I was like, here's the thing. If you set up your releases for 2 years and then you don't create anything new in that time period, first of all, at the end of 2 years, you'll run out of songs. And second of all, you won't be as creative, because creativity is like a muscle. And the more you use it, the easier it is to use it. And when you don't use it, the harder it is to use it. It's atrophy, if you will. So with that said, you have to continue to nurture your art throughout this whole process of building your business, building your brand, and all these things that musicians and artists don't want to talk about, that I love talking about. That's what I'm here for. You keep working on your art, and I'll keep giving you little tidbits to help you get by as an artist. And with that said, if you have questions for me, you are more than welcome to come and ask me questions. One of the best ways to do that would be to attend the Songwriting Retreat Weekend, which is happening next weekend, January 27th through 29th. It's the Earthwork Music Annual Songwriters Summit for Resilience. We're going to talk about songwriting, but we're also going to talk about resilience and give you some tools to help you process your thoughts and your emotions, your feelings, and the world around us through songs. Very exciting time coming up January 27th through 29th at Circle Pines. And there's a discount code this week. So if you are struggling financially, there's a $75 registration discount. And also there's work exchange. So you can volunteer in the kitchen and do other things. If finances are a problem for you, please reach out to me and we'll figure out a way to get you at this retreat. Outside of that, you can always take me out for coffee. That's the whole point behind this show. Beans and Business. I want to have some coffee and talk to you. So until then, if you're watching on Facebook, thank you very much. Please leave a comment. If you're finding me on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And we will see you next Thursday and every Thursday for another episode of Beans and Business. Morning, everybody.